Hi, welcome to the sale of our Hymer B644. Thought it would be easier to do a video rather than photographs. So we've had it for 2 years, the previous owners had it for 5 years. A lot of work's been done on it. It is 22 years old, so it is showing signs of wear, but it's a really well made, great vehicle. So if you just follow me around, we have the wraparound windscreen, which is on all of them. Selections that we've got here is the additional door locks. We've got here, which is really good, we've got a generator, which is obviously 240 volts. On here is the toilet system. We've fitted a SOG, which means that basically the air is extracted through a charcoal filter, so you don't use any chemicals. Around the back here, we've got a 4x bike rack gamma. We have a pull-out bumper, which I'll show you in a second, and that will take a moped on there. Obviously a tow bar. We've got reversing cameras. We've got double camera, one so you can see the back of the vehicle, and also it backs the rear view mirror. And here we've got a large garage with a slide-out drawer, which I'll show you in a minute. And we've got the large Fiamma. Is it Fiamma? It's not Fiamma. It's a Omnister pull-out awning. Goes across the back, and then here we've got a gas storage. We have a gas low top-up kit where you can just top up the petrol pumps. Obviously not with petrol, but with LPG. Saves you a lot of money and a lot of hassle. Okay, we'll go into the vehicle. We have got the step which goes down on a motor. I have actually changed the motor on that probably about 4 months ago, so that's brand new. Shouldn't give you any problems. Follow me into the vehicle. So as you can see, it's not a typical Hymer interior. It was reupholstered by the previous owner. Probably cost them a couple of grand, but it's done really well. So you've got the attention to detail with the Hymer details. It's all really well fitted. Gives it a modern look. We've got the nice grey curtains. All the blinds. We have the normal fly screens on the windows that go up, and we have the pleated blinds on the bottom. Okay, what else have we got in here? We have a 3-burner hob of gas. We have the sink and a half sink. We've got an additional tap here which is for drinking water. So we've got a separate, I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 litre water tank that fits in the bottom there, and that's for drinking water because they didn't want to have any contamination. We wanted to make sure it was absolutely fresh drinking water. We have a large pull-out bin, which is really useful. We have a microwave in here. Got plenty of storage. We've got 3 drawers. We've got cutlery drawer here. And then over here we have, this is the controller for our heating and hot water. We have a large cupboard up here. We have a large drawer here. You're not going to be short of storage. It's unbelievable. We've got the fridge freezer here. This runs off gas, 12 volt and 240 volts. And then in here we have a large wardrobe. We have got wiring in for a Dyson vacuum cleaner, but that won't be staying. But if you provide us with your own Dyson, we can do a swap or something like that. In the bottom of there is the boiler, and then in the back we have let me just get out of the way, got a double bed with loads of storage. That's where we put all our clothes. We've got, how many there? 7 cupboards there. Got speakers in the back. We've got a TV fitted just to the wall here, which runs off 12 volts and 240 volts. And just above you there, we've changed that skylight to a clear one because the other one was opaque and a bit dark. So if you follow me here, we've got loads of storage up here. Underneath this seat here, we have a 100 litre water tank. We've also got a 100 litre grey water tank. And like most B644s, well, this is for fresh water and grey water. We've got battery test for normal battery and for leisure battery, and then this is our 12 volts on and off. We have, most importantly, we've got a bottled beer remover. And then underneath here we have loads of storage again. It's not been fully emptied, but we've got loads of storage, plus we've got the leisure battery here. We have an additional leisure battery underneath the passenger seat, so there's 200 amp hour gel batteries. What else have we got here? We've got the normal storage here. I've done a little cup holder at the front. We have this is the adapter for the gas flow kit when you're at the petrol station. We have these, which on all of them we have these pull-out blinds, which are absolutely brilliant. Additionally, oh yeah, extra things we're putting here. We've got a pull-down bed. I didn't put that in there, it's already here. There. What else have we got? I put in additional 240 volt sockets and 12 volts. So let me start at the back. We have at the back here we've got a 12 volt light there. We have a 240 socket here. We've got lights here. Let me just put the main 12 volt light switch on, which is there. So at the back here we have two switches. So I put some additional LED strip lights around the top. We've got some around the bottom. This is a two-way light switch. So we've got a light switch here and we've got a light switch at the front, which is there, there and there. And then we've got four additional lights. We've got one up here, one up there. We've got one here and one here. Now these are all on a dimmer control as well. The dimmer control is in the wardrobe. If you just look at the top one, see it coming down and go back up. They're on dimmer controls. And I will show you the bathroom. My wife's pointing at me to show you the bathroom. So in here, this is, again, I'm sure you've seen lots of videos for the B644. Loads of storage space again. We've got pull-out drawers, we've got cupboards, more cupboards there, and the toilet. And the back wall swivels round and that creates a shower. We've got aircon on here, but it doesn't work, but the fan does work. I don't know what's wrong with it exactly, but we've never required it because we've got all these windows that fully open and create a good ventilation. We've also got the grey carpets, which are all removable, so they're all washable. You can remove them as and when you like. Have I forgotten anything? Probably lots. Oh yeah, I've also modified this couch here, which brings the bed to it's probably about 4 foot, which is a small double. So my daughter sleeps there, my son sleeps up there, we sleep at the back, and there's loads of room. So I'll do another video which I'll show you briefly of the bed when it's all pulled out and how to do it. Meet me outside and I'll show you the garage. Okay. So in the back here we've got the garage, which is really useful. We've got two clips on there which don't want to come off. So just have a little nose in here. We have a spare wheel attached to the back there. We've got room for the ramps there. I am taking those ramps out, and I just wanted to show you that there, which is room for a ladder as well if you wanted one. Loads of storage. We've got additional 240 volts USB sockets and a cigarette lighter there. And then this is what we put in. This is really useful. It's only got one door in the B644, so this just enables us to put loads of stuff in. We have paddle boards in here, we have barbecues, all the normal kind of stuff that you have as family chairs and the rest of it. And this can take loads of weight. It's a full-out slider drawer. In addition to the bottom, just come down here. See there, we've got some like a foam pad that we can put out near the front door if we've got inclement weather. Okay, to mention before, we have barbecue connection there. We have the 240 volt connection there. I will just go around the other side and I'll just show you the generator. If you pause it there. Okay, through here to show you where the generator starting is. So just come down here, this is, I forgot to mention as well, we've got some more 240 volt sockets here. We've got USB connections, we've got a USB fast charge there and a cigarette lighter. So this is a generator here. As you can see, this is the number of hours, so 89 hours, which is obviously very little. for a 22-year-old vehicle. So we just put the power on there. This is the choke on, start button, drone says goes. It's pretty quiet. As soon as you plug something in, you will hear the res dip as it's got a load on it, but it works really well. It's really, really useful. And that'll power the microwave as well and the toaster, not at the same time, but it's got plenty of power. Okay, so because we don't have the long table, which kind of gets in the way, the previous owner had a great idea, a portable table. So this table is stored down by the passenger seat down there, and it's just a tripod table, so you can use it inside and out. Put it up like that in the corner, and then on there, and then put it up for when Reese here, we're prepping food, or the kids are doing any work, and then just put it away. Okay, I forgot to mention before, down here there's an additional one. 240 volts USB chargers and fast USB chargers for the phones. We've got an additional clock there, which is always handy. And I don't know if I mentioned before, we've got the reversing camera there. Also on the vehicle, I decided to fit some air assist suspension, which is on the back. Basically replace the bump stops with a couple of airbags. And in here, this is the pressure gauge here, and this is where you monitor the pressure, and you can put more pressure in or more or less pressure there. Okay, so on all of them, but there's the grey water there. Vehicle's in great condition, but it is 22 years old. Come and have a look. It's got loads of extras that make life a lot easier. It's got loads of sockets that make life a lot easier. And yeah, we've had loads of fun with it. But fortunately, we've upgraded, so it's time for this one to go. I forgot to mention also we've got a solar panel on the roof. There's a dome, a satellite aerial, another aerial. We haven't used that dome aerial. All the bits are inside, but we just use an Amazon Fire Stick when watching any kind of television. Hi, I forgot to show you with the captain seat swiveled round. So this is the position that we have during the day. It seems to work quite well. And another point out as well, we've got a side belt there, and we've got a 3-point seat belt on the seat there. This is all set up for a night time, so all the blinds are shut. Bear in mind it's actually blue sky for once here, really bright. It does a great job of keeping all the light out. Okay, and this is how it's all set up for night time. So we've got the pull down bed here. The couch has been pulled out to be just over 4 foot double bed. We've got a mattress topper here, which we can leave with you, which just goes over the top, and then the duvet and the pillow will all get stored up here out of the way, and that's how it is. So on here, as I said before, we've got this moped rack that is part of the chassis, so it slides out from the rear bumper, allows you to put say a moped or a light bike, and we also put this bike rack. I just put these extra supports because I didn't want the strain on the back of the motorhome, even though they are designed for it. And these little supports just put the weight onto the bumper, which is attached to the chassis, so there's no strain. I forgot to mention before that it's running at 65,000 miles, just clicked over. But we've also changed the oil on a regular basis. We did it just for the MOT. We had the gearbox oil checked, and we had like a brace underneath the radiator replaced on the last service as well. Service before there, we had the gearbox oil changed just as a precaution. I know we don't need to, but I always like to make sure the gearbox is well looked after, and an oil change as well. We also had the last service in August. We had the rear brake shoes checked because it's very difficult to see them because it's underneath the drum, and they're all fine, along with the front brakes, they're all fine as well. So underneath the vehicle you can see there's the air assist bag, another air assist bag. The van has been it's been coated underneath, wax oiled, all done. It's all absolutely solid, no signs of any water ingress whatsoever. It's all good. On the back end, if you go and have a look at some Hymers, you might notice that some of them have got the rear end, or the rear garage is soggy because of water ingress. They usually come in and leak from the rear panel here. So the previous owner during lockdown, which he put it off because it was absolutely a horrible job, but he replaced the whole garage, all laminated, glued together, original as Hymer did it, and all treated. It's all been replaced, it's all rock solid. I have photographs of the whole thing, and it's all been wax solid again. And we also installed these big heavy duty light goods vehicle mud flaps, which helps keep the water off the rear of the vehicle.